So Isaiah Martinez, what is this, your third Midlands championship?
Second in 2 tries, yep.
Second in 2 tries, so you're 2 for 2.
Yep.
That feels pretty good, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's a tough tournament.
And just going through here, I mean, you kind of had some young guns at your throat a little, some big name young guns coming at you, kind of a target on your back, and you obviously just put it to them, and not just decisions, but major decisions. Talk us through that first match with the Iowa kid.
I remember being that young and being just my mentality when I was that young, and just so hungry, and just I remember myself physically like shaking before I got out there because I was so ready to scrap. I just wanted to get my hands on those guys, and I mean, as I've gotten older, my mentality switched a little bit from, I will do whatever it takes to, I'll scratch and claw and do what I have to do to win, to, I want to dominate now and I want to impose my will. But I think remembering just how it was to be young and what it was like coming up, I think it keeps me hungry and just poised to wrestle those good guys and not, say, hey, I'm Isaiah Martinez, 2-time national champ. It should be easy to beat these guys. Just understanding that these guys are hungry and that I gotta give my best if I want to beat them. How I imagine I should beat them.
And Valencia in that semifinal match. Now you guys have a little bit of history together.
Yeah.
Is that close in your mind?
Man, that was like about 15 years back. That was about round 8, round 9. We used to wrestle a lot when we were younger. And I used to get the better of him when we were kids. And I remember him one time he beat me, and then I came back with and I just pummeled him one time. And then we didn't wrestle for a long time after that. And then we wrestled at the U.S. Open as juniors, and he won 10-10 or something like that. And I was devastated. And then he steamrolled me at the trials, and I was just just a very different wrestler at the time, and I wasn't as competitive or just as poised as I am now. And that losing that match actually did spur a lot of change in just the way I train and the way I view myself and my goals and where I want to be in the future. And a lot of that was because of that match and where I got steamrolled. And so I couldn't imagine not having that happen, but definitely it stuck in my brain. I wanted to get that one back, so it was good. It was when you have a history against someone, it's a little touch and go sometimes with wrestling. Like maybe there's a little bit of nerves, anxiety, but I felt like I did when I was 19 years old, trying to get my first national title. I can't wait to get my hands on this guy, and I was excited to wrestle, and I'm happy that I got to compete against him, and we'll have another match in about a month when we have Arizona State out in Tempe.
Awesome. And then finals match, that guy's kind of funky. I don't know if you've wrestled him before, but how do you go on that to prepare to that kind of that funkiness and knowing that he's going to do some unorthodox stuff?
He's scrappy. He gave me some trouble. I wrestled him as a redshirt freshman, at the beginning of the season, and I ended up winning by 3 points. But he's unorthodox. I think I'm a little bit innovative in that seatbelt position. A lot of guys in the States don't know how to wrestle there, and so I get there a lot, and guys kind of just fold, whereas he's comfortable there. So it presents a little bit of a problem for me because I get there a lot, and he lets me get there, and so we end up straining a lot. And I don't score, and I kind of got off my rhythm a little bit. But at the end of the day, I've gotten older and more poised and composed, and just staying in good position, fundamental, and just having the confidence at the end that I was going to get it done.
And then that little flurry, he kind of came over the top and under your arm, and then kind of wrenched you over to your back for just a second. And then your response from that, though, then you come out and it was like a shift happened, and then you go and get a couple takedowns to end the match.
I think my coaches were a little upset with the way I wrestled. I think they thought, and myself included, that I could really put it on this guy just because he is a funky guy, and I'm an explosive fundamental wrestler at times, and I should be able to score a lot of takedowns, and I think I just got caught a little off guard, and so I'm looking to widen the gap next time.
All right, and then last thing, you talked about that seatbelt position and getting in with a guy like that's good in that overhook position and being able to finish there from that and get scores there. Does that give you confidence knowing, okay, well, I know if I could finish on a guy like this that's good in that position, I can finish on anyone?
Yeah, I think my plan going in, though, wasn't to hang out there because he kills a lot of time and eats up a lot of gas tank there because it's just straining back and forth, and I think I'll stay away from it next time a little bit. Just stay fundamental more.
Anything else? All right, thanks, man.